Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. May I start by wishing everybody a very Merry Christmas, as you say in the United States, and as we say in England, Happy Christmas to you all. It's wonderful to be here. I've got my reindeer jumper on with my little bobble, and it's wonderful to be able to share this time with you all. We will be here all the way up to Christmas Eve. No show from me tomorrow morning because I have to attend the doctors myself. It's my time to visit the doctors. As you get older, it just seems we're in and out of doctors and checkups and medicals all the time. So tomorrow morning, I won't be here. If Sensei would like to carry on longer tomorrow morning, that would be very welcome. He's able to do that. I'm not. If he's able to do that, I won't be here tomorrow morning. I will be later on in the morning. I would strongly recommend to all the gentlemen who are watching, I promote this once a year. Once a year, I tell you about what I'm going to do, and I will have my stream running in the morning, and a lot of jokes, It's that time of the year, but I do it every single year. And I let the stream run while I'm not here. And the chat is full of jokes. What am I talking about? Something I like to share with the audience, because every year I have at least one person every year, because of you, says, yep, I got checked and you say maybe saved my life. And it literally is that effective. So what is it? Well, tomorrow morning, the reason why I'll be late is I'm having my annual medical when my dear friend, the doctor, puts his finger in a place where I don't like fingers being put. However, it's to check the prostate, and it can keep you alive. Every year I do this. Every year I let the stream run while I'm at the doctor's, and every year people tell me, you've reminded me to do it. And I had one person say that it was slightly inflamed, and they actually got it treated. It could have saved their lives. So every year we share this story, and that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. So tomorrow morning stream, I'll be at the doctor having my annual fun, and you can make the jokes. It's quite entertaining to see, because I'm down at the doctor's reading the chat. But if it encourages one person to do it, then that will be great. All right, so you'll know what's happening tomorrow. Shall we get on with the normal show? Well, it is once a year, so we can move on. So this morning, we are talking about the markets, where we are, Santa Rally, carry trade, XRP, dark pools. Where does it all go next? And I want to pick up where Sensei left off. Sensei has been live for an hour for the breakfast show. I want to make it absolutely clear, me and Sensei are very different investors. However, we like to make money, but we have difference of opinion. We're not that much not aligned at all, but we have difference of entry points and risk tolerances. Sensei will like to be more in crypto. I prefer more value. In the new year, you'll be able to see Sensei's performance, because he's going to do a portfolio challenge like I have done. So you've seen me grow from 5,000 live on the show to where we are today, 288. It's a bit more than that, actually, because I've just taken money out now to pay my taxes. So my balance would be higher than that. It was around about 294. Anyway, 288 is where I am now, because at the end of the day, you've got to pay your taxes, right? But you'll be able to see what Sensei's doing. He has a higher risk tolerance to me. He's much younger. He has a different outlook, different targets, different strategies. Doesn't make him right or wrong. Different ideas. Equally successful. So you can judge Sensei by watching his portfolio grow over time. See if he can beat me. I hope he does. I hope you all do, in fact. Many of you will, of course. Many of you won't, but there you go. So I just want to say that Sensei mentioned a strategy this morning on the show. Always remain in. I always say that to you, and I'm nearly always in the market. Only because of what's recently happened. Valuations are insane. Carry trade is real. I gave you a full breakdown yesterday of the carry trade really unwinding, and it will. Some of you will judge me because it doesn't happen today or tomorrow, but it will. And it's trying to be controlled. That's fair enough. I agree with Sensei on that. But at the end of the day, I buy value. And I've proven that I make more money by buying with conviction under value than just being in and buying every single week or month or dollar cost averaging. I don't even believe in that, nor does Warren Buffett, even though he talks about it. If you dive deeper to what he says, he doesn't dollar cost average either. He buys with conviction. So where are we? Let's discuss everything from XRP to Bitcoin to the dark pools to where the market goes, and also a new service for 2026, which started last night. If you didn't join in last night to a major event, you missed something pretty cool because last night, I wonder if I can show this on the screen. Last night, we launched a new service for 2026 to give more value to our members. Let me see if I can bring it up. Yes, it is. Look at this. Last night we did part one of this story, Dark Pools, and then afterwards we went into an Electrum event. I'm now doing 2 Electrum events a week, more in the new year. Also, more for the bronze and silver members. We're going more members only because we now have record numbers, and we're here about providing a service, not how many people we can get to watch. Last night, you agreed with it. Last night we had record numbers of new Electrum members. Look at all these Electrum members upgraded. You loved it last night. Look at all these. It was a record number of Electrum members last night joined the show. So what we do now is we do the main shows, but then we like to go deeper, much deeper, in fact. And I share with you some of my contacts. Many of you ask about, the people I talk to, Bank of America, Robinhood, Ripple, the CEOs. So I actually share with you my contacts, some of them, the ones that are willing to be shared. So we go deeper dive, sharing more information. We do live phone-ins. We do we answer all questions from all the members. So these are Electrum events which happen twice a week now at the end of my shows, where we go deeper dive on a certain subject. And as you saw last night, we had record numbers of people join and upgrade. It was, I think it was 17 in total. It was 9 during the event, and then more afterwards that wanted to watch the members only event. So, but there'll also be more for the bronze and silver members as well. We're focusing more on members in 2026. And the Electrum members get these deep dive behind the scenes, share my relationships, and all that kind of stuff, CEO stuff, the people I'm talking to, much more stuff. All right? Okay. So there you go. That's what's happening. That's what happened last night.
I can't believe this.
I can believe it. What's this here?
Slim Valuk has become a member. Whoop whoop, 6 months. Merry Christmas to you.
Fantastic stuff. Now, you may notice in the chat, nobody has shown it yet. We have our brand new 4-year badge. It's out today. It's out today. Has anybody noticed it? New perks, new benefits, in addition to everything I've just said. Now, myself, Martyn Lucas, the music channel, I am a subscriber, a member to this channel. So look what happens with the 4-year badge. It arrived today. Look. Here we go. So, good morning, all. Welcome. Our 4 more perks for these people. 4 years members with a special, whoops-a-daisy, badge to be recognized in the chat. This means you are 4 years. You want to see what it is? If I post, it should work. Hopefully it'll work. And there it is. Can you see? There it is. It's very small, of course. You can see it on your device easier. 4-year badge. You have a trophy now. You're the best trophy. This is out now. These are all the images and things that will be used in our very own Lucas coin when we bring out our own Lucas coin, which we are doing. Okay. So there you go. There is the 4-year badge. It's out today with more perks and benefits. And a lot of this will make sense when we bring out our coin. Okay, so let's get straight into our main story of the day. So before I bring you the story,
I can't believe
I
this.
can believe it. We've got Brian Alessandro donating memberships. If you've just won a membership from Brian, remember it's not free. Brian bought you a membership with his own hard-earned money. Now is the best time ever to upgrade it to Electrum for all those deep dive events that happen twice a week after the main shows.
I can't believe
New service
this.
of 26. So become a member, upgrade. You've been given a free membership, a bronze level membership. You can now upgrade it to Electrum and benefit from those events. All right? Okay. So thank you, Brian. Please thank Brian as well if you won one of those. One person this morning, in fact, we had a troll attack this morning in the show, and people were coming in from self-interest self-interest YouTube channels. In fact, there's many people now creating fake accounts of that channel to pretend to be that person, which I just don't want to talk about anymore, and coming in and saying to me, which I thought was quite funny, Martyn, read the room. XRP is saving the carry trade. Well, what do you mean, read the room? When I last looked, it was my room, and he was saying to me, and his friends were also saying, that your members are angry with you and they don't like this. Except none of them were members, of course. They were all from the self-interest channel, and our members are record numbers, and our growth of growing members is record. So if you want to come in, unlike those channels, I will actually answer your questions, and I did until one of them kept being rude over and over again, and then David Hensley did a wonderful job and timed him out. When I have spoken in those platforms, I get banned straight away because they don't want to hear what I have to say. However, here, you can all speak. But if you go too far, and if you're too rude, then of course, we will just get bored with you in the end because, we tried to help you. But if you don't want to have a healthy conversation, then you're gone. Right. So that being said, let's get on with the news of the day. So can we start? Before we bring you the news, XRP, dark pools, Bitcoin, where the markets go, carry trade, all of this stuff. Could everyone tap the like button? I'm going to put 1 minute on the clock. We want, this morning, 150 likes in 1 minute. And then we'll bring you all the news in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We have 49 likes. We're off and running. We have 100 more likes in 1 minute, and then we can get straight into the news of the day from XRP and all the charts we're paying close attention to. You don't want to miss it. Dark pool, XRP, Bitcoin, the markets, and I have just started buying the market again. But what have I been buying? I'll show you in a minute. And why is the sound effects muted? Damn it. I was talking and there was no music. Ugh, that's annoying. Never mind. Okay, how many likes we got now? Have we made the 100? Are we 2/3 there? I guess we have. And the answer is 98. We are 2 away. 52 likes and we can start the big story of the day. Tap the like button and we'll get straight in with it. Today, we'll have our first deep dive after the show for Electrum members to show you how it works. We trialed it yesterday and everybody loved it. Record numbers. All right, let's refresh it. Are we up to 100 yet? Time's running out. I want to get to it. We're going to ring the bell this morning as well. We're now at 108. Fantastic. 42 to go. $42 to go, and we'll get straight into it. I've started buying the market. What am I buying? I'll let you know in a minute. Now then, did we get to 150? If we haven't, we've really got to carry on anyway because time is against us and we've got lots to do. All right, do we get there? 120. Remember, if we get to our target, we finish the music quicker and get straight onto it. But 120 is pretty good. I think it's still growing as well, so I think we'll be there. Right, let's get straight into our big story of the day. Okay, let me just zoom back out of there again. There we go. And straight to it. So, are you ready? Going to give you the link now to this. If you want to follow along with my chart, my numbers, my data, my information, you can follow along. We have the show notes. We have our very own now newsletter, which comes out every day. We also have a weekly XRP crypto newsletter as well, because we have such a big audience for XRP. We've dedicated a whole newsletter to it every week, and that's what I'm using right now. So here is the newsletter, which gives you a free trial, and you can try it out. If you like it, you can get it. So you can also follow along the show notes and get a lot more information with me as you do it. All right, so I have started to buy the market. I have bought some Coca-Cola, and I'm watching my Coca-Cola very closely this morning. As Sensei mentioned on his show this morning, I did a big trade of $250,000 on Coca-Cola and made some 25%. It wasn't quite 25% because it in and out. I made about 14 grand actually, was the real number. But anyway, I am watching that again today. I've just bought a little bit. I think I bought $30,000, just a little bit. So there you go. I always believe in being in the market, but finding value is important. So let's get straight on to this. So from our XRP newsletter this morning, the facts, the truth, not all the nonsense that's being spread around by the buffoons. The consensus: XRP ETFs hit record inflows. Spot funds saw 32 straight days of buying, totaling 1.14 billion since November. Whale sales cap price gains. Large holders are moving massive volumes to Binance, creating a heavy ceiling at 195. In fact, I'll bring up XRP on the chart to accompany this broadcast. So Asia turns XRP into yield. SBI, Ripple Asia, and Doppler Finance launched a compliant XRP-Fi layer for institutional returns. The chart to watch. I am not the chart reader, even though I understand this. Here's a chart that Sensei has provided. You might like to go into the newsletter and look deeper at that. I don't focus on charts. I am more fundamentals, as you all know. All right, so lately I've received a lot of questions. This is regarding Sensei's thoughts. Lately I've received a lot of questions regarding my XRP entry points and where I think the price is headed. My answer remains the same. No one can predict the future in this market. The goal isn't to guess the top or bottom. It's to have a plan for every possible direction, up, down, and sideways. I absolutely agree with Sensei on that point. More to the point, it's about building a portfolio, not just taking some profit at the time. However, protecting your money is more important than running to try to make money. Because if you consistently win like I do, you don't lose money, you always outperform. It's simple as that. I mean, the maths just prove it. All right? Anyway, while my outlook over the last few months has leaned bearish, a trend that has largely played out, I never trade on certainty. Instead, I trade on levels. I don't buy every 5% dip. I wait for the high consequence zones. Now, if you've just tuned in, this is Sensei's thoughts today from the weekly newsletter, an XRP special. And it's accompanying our XRP event this morning before the market opens. The bullish case, upside targets. If we manage to reclaim and hold above $2, I've identified a potential breakout. In this scenario, my primary targets are 230 and 262. The bearish case, accumulation zones. If the downtrend continues, I'm looking to build my position at the following levels: 183, 171, 138, and 108. All right. The lower we go, the more aggressive the support usually becomes, but nothing is guaranteed. If someone tells you they know exactly where the price is going, they aren't being honest. And this morning we had one of those usual morning attacks, which just makes these channels look worse and worse because they literally send out their army to pollute channels, telling you that these people know what they're doing, give us your money, we'll take care of it for you, and offer you insane rewards. It's all nonsense. Nobody knows at all, but predicting that XRP can save your portfolio is an utter manipulation of an extreme level. Success in this market comes down to having a plan, avoiding over leverage, and staying disciplined. All right? Okay. So we're running a poll here in the newsletter. Now, I'm not going to reveal the poll response so far. You have to have the newsletter for that. If you want the newsletter, there it is in the chat. I'll also pin this to the top as well. You get a free trial. Okay. Oh, by the way, everybody, in case you've not if you've forgotten, just a few days to go, and we're giving away on the show live $2,000 plus prizes, completely for free. No downloads, no purchases, our own money. Don't miss this. And this very post on X will win you 20 tickets to win for free. Copy link, drop it in the chat. 56 reposts already, 56 people. That's all that have claimed tickets. That's it. There it is in the chat. And then it will give you the link to everything you need, the competition and everything. Let's see that roll round. Just before I carry on with my XRP news, let's see that go up another one, shall we? Click on that now, because you can win free tickets by simply reposting this. Then, of course, go and claim your tickets. It's free. No downloads, no purchases. There are so many scam giveaways online. It makes people think ours is a scam, except we do it live on the show. We've done it several times. This is our own money, comes from our sponsor and us, Charlotte May Weddings. You can win tickets by going to their website. Here we go. All of this is free. Oh, we're in the Christmas spirit today. We're in the Christmas spirit. We are giving more memberships away. This time it is 1970 Buckley. He's giving memberships away. It's a Christmas day. Let's bring on the 12 days of Christmas. We're giving memberships away, not for free. It's being bought for you by 1970 Buckley. If you do win a Christmas gift today, please do make sure you thank 1970 Buckley. And the best idea for you would be to go and upgrade and become an Electrum member for the events that we do twice a week now. All right, where we go deep dive. I show you my sources and all kinds of stuff. So there is the members link there to upgrade after you've now won your membership. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. All right. So have you all entered the giveaway? That was at 56. That's all it is. Out of 107,000 subscribers. People think it's not real. Don't be one of those people. Our members all know it's real. 56. It's now gone round to 65. There we go. I can believe it. There you go. 65 people. There we go. There is our Christmas music this morning. I just wanted to put that on the screen. All right. Okay. Let me just mute the sound effects for a second. We've got lots of them as I go back to the XRP story. So leave your price prediction for next Sunday at 12 p.m. GMT in the comment section below. Closest price gets a shout out next week. So live on the show, Sensei is going to give you a special shout out, the closest prediction. So how are you feeling about XRP this week? Bullish or bearish? I'm not going to vote on this because I don't want to give away things that the newsletter is a premium service from. Last week's results and the winner. All right. You'll see that there if you go into the newsletter. I'm not going to share that. How are you feeling about XRP this week? This was last week's results and the winner. How are you feeling? You were bullish, 56%. Let's see how this changes. Okay, so let's have a look, see who the winner was. 56% of you were bullish. However, from last Sunday to today, XRP is actually down 4%. Please do keep voting. It will be interesting to analyze this data in the future and see if we can draw any trends from this. The price at 12 p.m. GMT for XRP was 193, and congratulations to Robert for the closest guess and winning some merch. Ooh, how about that? Robert won some merch. Absolutely fan-flipping-tastic. I am loving it. Congratulations, Robert. You were the winner. All right, another reason to get the newsletter. There it is. So, the ripple effect. 32 days, zero outflows. The XRP accumulation. Let's have a look. We're now up to $1.93. Let me go back to my portfolio and see.
Believe this.
I've started to buy Coca-Cola at $69.99 right here. Just a small amount, not buying very much. And as you can see, I'm flat on the day with my T-bills. All right. Okay, let's carry on with the story. 32 days, zero outflows, the XRP accumulation. It's crashing. What's going on? Institutional custody, 50 million clients. Outflows. Look at all this in our wonderful artwork provided by Sensei's wife. US spot XRP ETFs just hit a massive milestone, recording 32 consecutive trading days of net inflows since the Canary Capital XRPC debut on November 13. While Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs saw a combined 4.6 billion bleed out over the last month, XRP funds have pulled in roughly 1.14 billion. With 0 days of redemptions. This reflects the second fastest climb to 1 billion in crypto ETF history, trailing only Bitcoin's 4-day sprint. Despite this record-setting demand, XRP's price slipped from $2.48 to roughly $1.90 in the same window. A 25% drop that highlights a major disconnect between institutional buying and current spot market momentum. This price lag suggests institutions are likely building positions via OTC desk to avoid moving the order book while retail sentiment wavers. The data from Glassnode shows a significant supply shift. Exchange reserves have plummeted from 3.8 billion, to roughly 1.6 billion XRP as tokens move into regulated custody. With Vanguard now opening access to 50 million clients, the infrastructure for a massive supply squeeze is basically in place. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse noted that this pent-up demand signals a transition where XRP is viewed as structural payment asset rather than a speculative risk trade like its peers. So, we've been talking about this yesterday in the dark pools. We're talking about lots of pent-up buying. However, as I shared one of my sources with you when we went deep dive into the carry trade and looked at the overall macro conditions, just because there is hidden buying going on doesn't suggest the market is, and it will also not be hidden forever. Okay, and it also doesn't guarantee that the market is going to explode upwards, all right? Many are trying to suggest it will because they've got their own self-interest and so on. We just want to tell you the truth. Now, of course, anything can happen. I can't control the markets. Things could go up, things could go down, whatever. We're just trying to bring you the news, the facts, without the self-interest, without the paid plans or training courses which we give you for free, added additional to the newsletter. And we don't ask you to send us any money or anything like that, okay? So we just want to make absolutely clear of what we're saying here. All right. Whale splash dampens the ETF party. So let's break this down. Whale smashes the party. XRPC, 30 days inflows. Whale sells off. Binance, what's going on? XRP with a picture up there. Looks like Brad Garlinghouse, doesn't it? Anyway, the institutional floodgates for XRP have officially swung wide, but the price isn't reflecting the hype, despite XRP spot ETFs recording an unprecedented 30 consecutive days of inflows, amassing over 1.14 billion in assets. The token's price has been sliding. This disconnect isn't a glitch, it's a strategic exit. On-chain data from Crypto Quant reveals that while institutional products like Canary Capital's XRPC are seeing record demand, large-scale holders with 100,000 to 1 million tokens are moving massive volume onto Binance. It's a classic distribution phase. Whales are using the good news of ETF approvals to liquefy their positions into retail and institutional buying pressure, effectively capping any potential rally. We spoke about this last night. This is part 2 of our dark pool story. The drip feed liquidation by whales has created a heavy chart structure characterized by lower highs. Every time XRP attempts to break towards 195, fresh exchange inflows from large wallets act as a ceiling. Even with Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse celebrating the milestone of 30 straight days of inflows, the market is struggling to absorb the sheer volume of supply being offloaded. We're seeing a tug of war between the institutional money and old guard whales who accumulated early. For XRP to gain its footing, this exchange inflow trend needs to dry up, or we could see a test of deeper support zones in the $1.50 range. Okay, if you've just tuned in, welcome to all of you. Please do tap the like button. There will be a deeper dive, of course, at the end. We'll go to all members, first of all, so we can answer bronze and upwards, all members' questions. And then we'll go to a deeper dive with a live phone-in for our Electrum members, where we share much more information. So there we go. Click tap the like button and consider subscribing. Let's have a quick look this morning and see if we actually grew on subscribers. Let's have a look. XRP is now moving up 0.91. Nice. And let's see if the subscribers moved this morning, shall we? 108,501. 108. They didn't move a single thing. How did that happen? That always rolls around. That's a bit disappointing. That's kind of weird. I wonder if that's refreshed. Should I test it? Is that window gone to sleep? Let me just test it. Let me test that. No, it's right. That's never happened before. There you go. Oh, well, there you go. That's a bit weird. That always moves when I do that, but there you go. Not today. Anyway, let's go back to the main information. So let's bring this up here. We're going to ring the bell, of course, this morning. So you're not going to miss any of that. A big morning this morning, ringing the bell. It's the first day after the carry trade information with the Japan raising rates, but we now know they're going to raise more. And also, of course, we've got a shortened week because of Christmas and everything else. Santa rally hasn't happened. XRP hasn't rallied like those suggested. Anyway, let's carry on. XRP moves from idle to active in Asia. I love these images as well, provided by Senzo's wife for the newsletter. If you want it, the link is pinned to the top. You get a free trial. Everyone can try this out completely for free. Okay, why not? And there's a free plan anyway. We provide as much as we can to our members for free. We're here to help people, not sell you training programs. SBI Ripple Asia just inked a deal with Doppler Finance to turn XRP into a yield-bearing asset for institutional players. The partnership, which includes mass-regulated custody through SBI Digital Markets, aims to fix a long-standing efficiency leak where roughly 92% of the total XRP supply sits idle. Okay, I'm going to bring the XRP chart back on again as we are discussing XRP. There we go. We can see it moving this morning. By building an institutional grade framework for yield and real world assets, RWA tokenization, they're essentially creating a regulated XRP-Fi layer. This matters because it shifts XRP's utility from a simple bridge to a cross-border payments into a productive financial instrument capable of competing with Ethereum's staking ecosystem. This information is provided from our newsletter this morning, which I've given you the link in the chat. More news on XRP. Because the XRP ledger doesn't natively support staking, like proof of stake chains, holders have historically missed out on the 3 to 5% returns seen elsewhere. Doppler's on-chain engineering paired with SBI's massive footprint in Japan and Singapore bridges this gap through structured lending products and RWA tokenization. This isn't just about a small-scale DeFi, it's about giving banks and funds a compliant way to earn on their holdings while keeping assets in segregated custody for XRP. This could be the catalyst that transforms it from speculative token into legitimate portfolio staple for Asian asset managers who value regulatory clarity above all else. Information directly from our newsletter, XRP Weekly Special. It's pinned to the top. You can get this for free. Okay, wonderful stuff. Let's carry on. We've got 15 minutes before the bell goes. We'll be there, of course, live. We're waiting for the markets to open. We are ready. I've started to buy back into the markets. There's much, much more coming. I've started to nibble into Coca-Cola. Here we go. I'm going to buy some more Coca-Cola. Okay, here we go. So we are now at 69.95. Trade, buy, limit order, limit order, limit order. Yes, I know. 69.95. I'm going to buy some more today. I'm re-entering this position here. And I'm buying 100. I'll buy 300. I shall buy 300. There you go. 300. Edit. Market hours. 24-hour market, which is pre-market now anyway. Review. There we go. That'll do for now. Donkey, that'll do. Okay, there we go. We'll see if that goes through in a few moments' time. I'm not going to change my limit order. They often attract prices to them. Yes. Okay. So there we go. That's ready. Let's carry on with more XRP. I've got $240,000 plus my Roth. I've got $300,000 in SGov at the moment. I'm simply starting to buy Coca-Cola on these dips and then trading, selling the higher ones, reducing the position, protect my portfolio from a downturn. So that's what I'm actually doing. This is my real money, my real shares. I share everything with you. Let's go back to XRP and continue this story. Okay, we'll also be live on the market when the bell goes. All right, let's go back to here. Okay, let's continue. So, seen on X, Brad Garlinghouse on December the 16th, 30 straight days of net inflows from XRP spot ETFs. You can see that this was a post that we picked up from Brad Garlinghouse on the 16th of December. Now, I can play a little section from this, I believe. Let me see if I can do this. Will it play directly from here? I believe it will. Oh, no, it's not. It's not a button. I thought it was a button. It's not. It's just an image. Okay. Thank you, Sensei. Just make sure I know what that is. Right. So let's move down to this section. These are more posts from X. This was Coin. This is just a few hours ago. Coin Telegraph. Crypto is saying thank you and goodbye to one of the strongest allies, Senator Cynthia Loomis, I beg your pardon. This was just shared 8 hours ago. These are points of note that we want to share with you so you know what's being said online. Sensei's thought on this was Senator Cynthia Loomis' retirement marks a pivotal sprint for US crypto policy, leaving a 13-month window to finalize the Clarity Act and the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve before a leadership vacuum takes hold in 2027. While her 2025 success with the Genius Act secured the first federal framework for stablecoins, her departure threatens to shift the regulatory landscape from technical legislation to more volatile executive orders and agency-led rules. And you can see XRP is moving up this morning, nearly 1%. But I'm not buying XRP at these prices. I will buy again, but not right for now. This was a post we wanted to debunk as false information. This was shared by Cardanians, CRDN. They shared, Night is the fourth most traded cryptocurrency in the world. Cardano native token currently has more trending volume than XRP and SSOL combined. All right, and I'm sure this is nonsense. Let's have a look to see. I always encourage everyone, by the way. I do this every single day. I'm always putting posts about this. This is our giveaway, which many people aren't entering. We've only got about 600 people entered out of 107,000 because people think it's a scam. It's not. It's real money. We're giving away $2,000 live on the show. And I always ask people to click the grok sign and check and fact check me. I invite you to do it. I literally invite people to go and fact check me on my X and all my posts. I invite you to do it. So few people tell the truth. It's ridiculous. So I'm always saying, please go and check me. All right, I actually invite you to do it. The claim that Midnight is the world's fourth most traded cryptocurrency with a volume exceeding XRP and Sol combined is false. Of course it's false. Self-interest once again. This space is full of liars. It's awful. It's just despicable that humans want to crap on each other for self-interest, but it never actually benefits anybody because the space is so dirtied by it. Real money just keeps out of it and waits for clarity. It's a great shame, but anyway, that's the way the world is, I'm afraid. I was looking at a report last night. If you know the history of the Chernobyl in Ukraine, the world's worst nuclear disaster, which could happen at any moment. It's covered over, it's encased in a sarcophagus with concrete, which doesn't last forever, and we can all be poisoned again, radiate all around the world, in fact. And Vladimir Putin decided to bomb all around it and even take some of the hostages that were powering the plant to protect him because he's closer to it than we are in America. It's absolutely berserk. Humans do the most stupidest things all the time, and Vladimir Putin at the bottom of the list. I mean, he's the biggest idiot that ever walked the face of the earth. Anyway, there we go. An absolute moron. So it's completely false, fabricated, makes no sense. The screenshot that this viral proof is a classic social engineering tactic designed to manufacture FOMO, fear of missing out, and lure investors into potential pump and dump schemes. Oh, we got another new member. Thank you very much indeed. I'll bring the membership audio back up again now. It was muted for a while because we had lots of new members shared this morning. We've got a big, members events now all the time, and Electrum events, deep dives at the end twice a week on our live streams, okay? Okay, XRP is moving. So this is basically nonsense. We don't even need to share it anymore. So be careful if you see this. The horizon. So Monday, the 22nd of December, today. This is where we're looking. This is how we're looking forward. I am looking forward, looking for an entry point to XRP and Bitcoin, but not here, not this day. All right, the horizon, Monday, December 22nd. People's Bank of China, interest rate decision. 1:15 GMT. So that was this morning, I think. Yes, it would have already happened. Yes. The People's Bank of China is widely expected to hold the 1 year. I think they did. This is just a few hours ago, of course. The 1 year loan prime rate, LPR, steady at 3%. Investors are watching for an expected stimulus measures intended to combat the ongoing domestic manufacturing slowdown. UK GDP, 7 o'clock this morning, that's definitely happened. The final reading confirms if the UK economy is stalling after a soft 0.1 preliminary estimate. A downward revision would likely pressure sterling GDP and increase bets on 2026 rate cuts. Tuesday, December 23rd, tomorrow, we look forward. The key event day, the US GDP, very, very important. I'll be covering it live tomorrow morning, GDP and how it affects the markets. We'll be definitely covering this in the morning. The week's headline event, while GDP growth is pegged near 3.1%. The market focus is on the core PCE component, the Fed's preferred inflation gauge. Persistent price pressures here would signal a hawkish Fed through 2026, while a cooling print could spark a crypto relief rally. So tomorrow morning, we'll cover it live. The live GDP and focusing on the PCE component. If this comes in soft tomorrow, we can have that pent up energy that everyone's talking about explode, short squeeze, if you will, on crypto tomorrow morning. Are we looking for a position today? Do you think that that inflation is coming down, or is it going to start rising again? I would suggest the Fed are in no rush to cut rates next year, and there's every possible chance that inflation has stalled. That would be bad for crypto. We'll find out in the morning. We'll trade it live. I will look for entry points today. If it goes undervalued, if people sell before the event, absolutely. We're focusing right now on XRP, Bitcoin. Can I buy a position and be ready for this in the morning? Wednesday, December the 24th, of course, Christmas Eve. It'll be a short trading day on the market. Durable goods orders and jobless claims, the final substantive data dump of the year. Investors will watch for any spike in unemployment claims, currently 4.4, that might confirm a cooling labour market. Market note, US markets close early and European markets are fully closed. Thin liquidity is the primary risk. Expect heightened volatility and potential sharp reversals in FX and crypto markets. There you go. Pump on the 23rd, dump on the 24th. I don't want to be in that camp. I want to be building a position. Right. We got 7 minutes to go on our before we ring the bell. We're going to be live on the bell. Then about 15 minutes in, we will go into a members only event for all members, bronze, silver, gold, all the way to the top, so we can answer questions. And then we'll go to Electrum members and up, so Electrum and gold and upwards, where we will do a live phone in, where we'll go deeper dive in the news, preparing for the trades on tomorrow and Wednesday, how we can make money with XRP, how we can make money on the markets, and so on and so forth. As you can see, I am just flat very slightly. I'm buying today Coca-Cola on this dip. We are building a small position, only 14 grand on here and 20 on the other, about 30 grand in total. I've got a buy order for 69.95. You saw me just place it a few moments ago to basically more than double the position on the bell. All right, so there we go. The rest of my money is safely parked in Escov. So let's prepare. If you've just tuned in, please tap the like button. Could we get 200 likes? We got 5 more. We've got 5 minutes to go before we ring the bell. We're ready to go. We're going to ring the Christmas bell. Are you ready? We're giving away $2,000 live on the show. If you want to know about it, say you want to, just say yes in the chat and I'll give you the link. So let's get 200 likes in the next, before the bell goes. All right, so let's do it. Let's see if we can get to 200 likes before the bell goes. Start the music. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's refresh the likes. And we are now up to 212. We smashed it. 219. Let's make it 250 before the bell. Let's rock and roll. 219. We're giving away $2,000 live on the show in a few days' time, and we're getting Coca-Cola drop. There we go. Here comes my buy orders. Woohoo! Build a position. Build a position. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Come on. One more cent and I'm in. Do, 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 do. 234. 16 to go. 12 to go. 12 to go. 250. We've got 3 minutes before the bell goes. Coca-Cola orders. Gonna go through, buy a position, lower my average, be able to trade, prepare for the crypto trade tomorrow. Hopefully buy some XRP, Bitcoin, ready for GGP. Do. 240, 10 to go, 3 minutes to go for the bell. Another subscriber, Max Knight, welcome to you. Come on, Coca-Cola. Give me my defensive play. Set me up, lovely. Crypto is going up. XRP is going up. Did we get there? 248. We got 1.5 minutes before the bell goes. 248. We need 2 more. 248. We were so close. Anyway, 248. 248. Oh my gosh. There we go. Pretty good, right? I think you'll agree. Okay, XRP is moving. We're building a position now. We are essentially out of the market, but you're never out of the market. I'm in SGov. SGov is an ETF. It's treasury bills. I'm earning 4%. I'm protecting my money. The S&P is rallying. Doesn't matter. I don't want to buy it at 30 times earnings. It's the highest it's been in history. Not interested in that, even though I think it's the best asset you can own at the moment. So I'm going defensive. I'm buying Coca-Cola. I'm building a position. So let's get ready to open the bell. Ring the bell. And then after this, about 15, 20 minutes in, we will go members only, all members, bronze all the way up. And then we'll answer some questions, and then we'll do a deeper dive for the Electrum members and up. And we will go share with you some of my sources. And there you go. It's a new service for 2026. Twice a week, we will do Electrum deeper dives. All right. Okay, now then, if you just tuned in, we're just 1.5 minutes to go. Tomorrow morning, the stream will be live, but I won't be in the hot seat. I won't be sitting here. Every year I do this, and every year I share it to encourage all guys to get checked. Tomorrow is my annual check when the doctor pits his finger up where it doesn't belong. But every year people tell me, thank you. So one year, someone said, I think you may have saved my life because they found an inflamed prostate. And because of that, I took treatment and maybe saved my life. So every year I go to the doctors, I have it done for my medical check, and I will stream the show live, but I won't be here. And it's quite entertaining because the chat will be all about my bum. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty wild. So tune in tomorrow morning. I'll then walk into the studio after it's done, sit down uncomfortably, and then carry on. But it's done to encourage men to go and get checked, as women should get checked. And you know how successful that was for Leah. So very, very important to have all these things done. And I encourage it. So I share it. And then the chat goes a bit mental. Anyway, are you ready? Let's get ready to ring the bell. Rocking and rolling all over the place. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Has my buy order gone through? I bet you it has. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Buy some more. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's just get some orders done first. Up again. Rough IRA, let's buy some more. Sell 10,000. 10,000. Buy.
see how you feel, and you know that they're just looking for attention.
There used to be
Don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Always sign up like you're fired for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings and rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
20,000. That percentage is okay. 20,000. I'll double the position. Trade, sell. Whoops, buy. Trade, buy. In order.
Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. Let's thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings and rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. Let's thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings and rise from the ashes.
Of income Americans, their participation in the last 3-4 years is way up.
Limit order.
that this could be a gallop. There might be a gallop here that we've had
There
not
we go.
blow-off,
That
but the
there,
belief that,
done.
that things are going to happen very quickly and will go higher. I subscribe to that.
Right. There are some nice pieces in the
Purchase,
FT
done.
today looking at some who are a little more cautious. Apollo in the FT.
Mark Rowan, yeah, I read
raising
that.
Margin.
That was
Margin
preparing
use
for some
is
market
margin
turmoil,
used
right?
I don't know the man
62,000.
personally. I know him by reputation. When I read that, I said, okay, I got to come in. I got to rein it in a little bit. I'm glad you pointed it out because I have such respect for what he has built an amazing first-class outfit. If he's a little more conservative, then maybe I should pull it in. But I know that everybody's got a lot of companies on the books that they need to sell. I mean, look, we have these IPOs today, an inverse IPO. I know it doesn't create a lot of wealth. They may disagree with that, but then I'm looking for substantive companies that come public big. And I'm also thinking that OpenAI should rush this.
Coca-Cola.
Now, there you have to come up. I think that they should use all deliberate speed.
To what? Go public?
Yes, because I want them to be the first in the queue. There's going to be some gigantic companies. I mean, Musk himself could bring a number of deals
Swipe
that I
up.
think people would say, I got
There you go.
that.
That's
And
cleared the
then in end,
margin
it's
with
like,
my SGov.
the money runs out.
Right.
There's only so much money.
Right. Well,
There we
you've
go.
seen Bill
That'll
Ackman's
do.
post
That'll
to Elon
leave that
Musk,
alone.
sort of suggesting
Let
some
that
cooperation
stabilize.
through the SPAC front. Yes,
And
regarding SpaceX.
crypto's
I
probably
think
going
Musk
down.
is kind of
That's just trimmed off from the
Musk can
top,
do it
yeah.
alone. I think Musk can do anything.
Yeah.
Congratulations
Coca-Cola
on that
is
play
now,
package.
yeah,
Here's my
we've
feeling on the
bottomed
play
that.
package, and I've articulated
Okay, good.
that. They made
Let's
you
go
so
for
much
all our
money
positions.
if
I
you
didn't
were
get
in
a chance to do that because I was live trading.
Believe this.
Adokius Tacker.
Let's go for all our positions. Okay, so let's go for all our positions. So yeah, there you go. Just flat at the moment. Slightly flat. The S&P is up 0.45. Not buying that. My portfolio is now just starting to make some money. It'll go up in a minute. There it goes. There it goes. Look, I can start to trim my Coca-Cola. I've built a nice position now again. Very, very good. Very good. Right. Back down to here. This is my real shares, my real money. I share everything with you. It happens live. So you know everything here. There's nothing false here. It's all real. Virgin Galactic up 4.6. Ooh. There we go. Starting to move. I'm liking it. There you go. We've done this so many times live on the show. You always ask for my trades. I do it live so you can all see it. Right, Palantir, we can't buy this. It's ridiculous. 1,000 times earnings. Anyone who buys that is an idiot. You can't say that, Martin. That's rude. Well, you're an idiot. You can't read. It's stupid. 1,000 times earnings. What are you doing? It's the most ridiculous stock in the history of the world. Great business. Price that people are paying for it is nuts. Gold going up again, 187. Amazon is flat today. Apple is selling off today, only slightly. My best pick of the year going to $100. Enphase Energy. Love this. Coca-Cola is now coming back off that bottom. May have got the bottom. Don't really care. If it goes down to 68, 67, I just keep doubling all the way down, then use lots to sell it on the way up and then build the position like that. So that's what I'm doing. All right, we all understand each other. J&J up. My target was $200. We've done that now. Chevron oil going up with all the issues in Venezuela. Not good. Tesla up today, 2.84. McDonald's today is up 0.17. Google down. Did Warren Buffett buy it at the right time and trim? He always does. Vice value, right? Microsoft down 0.39. Meta up 1.2. I said this is an $800 stock. All right. Yes, where it's going. Nvidia 182. Walmart down 0.28. Oh, lovely. Look at this. Hey, nice. Nice. Okay, so we're starting to build a nice, healthy position in Coca-Cola, which is protecting my defensive position, and crypto is selling off exactly like I said it would, and it is. There, so we're not going to buy any yet. Coca-Cola on the way up. Right, so what I want to do now, what's my position? It says I've got 20% of my portfolio, which of course is not accurate because it hasn't done the margin yet. But anyway, I've got $63,000. It's a nice position, isn't it? It's a nice entry point. It can make me plenty of money. Roth IRA is up today. That's good. On the Roth IRA, I've got 25,000. So I've got enough. Whoops, I beg your pardon. Let's do that again. Over here, I've got 19,000. So that's a very big, very good position on my Roth IRA. Very good position on my oh yeah, this is great. As soon as those S-Govs sell, it'll clear all the margin and I'll be straight again. Yeah, good. We're beating the market. Are we beating the market? Are we beating the market today? No, we're not. No, we soon will do though. Let's carry on through our positions. So we had Meta going to $800. But saying it forever. Nvidia, Walmart, defensive, Tilray Brands. Oh, bloody awful this. I told everybody this because it's a $100 stock. When we get full classification and most importantly, which no one pays attention to, I've said it over and over again, when Tilray Brands build this into their new business model on the next earnings, 26, not just on Trump saying he's going to sign something. All right, so we know he signed it, but look, it all sold off because everyone's underwater. The moment it makes money, everyone dumps it because it's not built into the business model yet. Here we are again. This ran up like crazy, and I warned everyone not to buy it. Lucasades listened, majority of people bought it, and now they're underwater. Again, how ridiculous is that? Anyway, there you go. Rocket Lab, too expensive, way too expensive, insanely expensive. Plug power, just Russian manipulation, you can't touch it. Bitcoin is up 0.86, but now pulling back. XRP is up, but pulling back. I want to buy some, but not at these prices. Ethereum. Tom Lee, by the way, has now been caught out as a salesman. Absolutely unbelievable. Tom Lee is now caught out as a full-on salesman because what I've been saying every flipping show, look at that. You want that for a chart, don't you? Nice. That's what you call buying with value. Anyway, so what we had with Tom Lee comes on CNBC, gets paid lots of money, don't know how much. He wears his Granny Shots ETF badge, buy my ETF. He wears Ethereum badge. He's a salesman, and his own his own team who do his calibrations for his crypto purchases for Fundstrat of saying Bitcoin's going to 60,000, and he's got caught out basically, and he believes it as well, but he tells you it's going to 200. Now, when it didn't go to 200 by the end of the year, which is no hell way it will, he then moved it to an all-time high, which is 126 or thereabouts, end of January. He just keeps moving it. Now, what I do is I make predictions without trying to sell you something, without false narratives. And if I get it wrong, I say I've got it wrong and do something new. I don't just keep moving it. I don't keep moving it and saying, oh, well, this is my prediction, and I just keep moving it. What's the point? That's not a prediction, is it? You're just a salesman hoping that people forget. And people do. People do forget. They forget he's wrong more than he's right, because when he's right, it's so dramatic, everyone gets so excited, and the whole image of Tom Lee with the glasses, the whole fuzzy hair, that he's very much like Alex Karp. It's that wild maverick, very clever, he's way smarter than me. He knows much more about the history of the stock market and everything else than I do. However, he's a salesman, and he's got caught out again now. So there you go. It was inevitable, wasn't it? Anyway, so I've started to buy Coca-Cola. I re-entered, and we're making money. We're building a position. I've got SGov. I'm about to sell. I've got an order to sell for a profit to clear the margin that I've used today. Crypto on the bell went down. That's all to do with what we're saying with this false narrative of the dark pools, and of course what we're going to get tomorrow with the GDP and going into Christmas Eve. It's going to be a pump or dump exercise, so I'm waiting to buy it at a much better price. There we go. My portfolio is moving now. Let's have a little look. 288.2, 288.4. Right? Now, you might go, well, weren't you 292, 294? I was, yeah. I've taken some money out to pay my taxes. That's why my all-time high is a little bit lower, because I've taken money out to pay my taxes. I'm going to take another $8,000 out in 9 days' time when I move it into my Roth IRA and get myself a 3% match. Is it 3 or 4? I can't remember now. Anyway, that's what I am doing. Right now, Robinhood at the moment is giving you a little bonus. I think it's 0.2% of a percent if you put some money in on your uninvested cash. It's still below SGov. Obviously, that's how they make the money to pay you. They can't pay you more than they're getting from short-term treasuries. It's funny. I've had all these people going, it's brilliant. Robinhood are putting their APY up. You can earn more on your uninvested cash. I'm going to do that rather than SGov. Why? It's still less. It got to be less. They can't give you more than they're earning themselves unless they're going to fund it, unless they're going to lose money on it. And they're not going to do that. They're a business. They're not going to pay out more than they're getting in. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, it's funny when people say that. Right. So what we're going to do now is a new service for 2026. Twice a week now, I'm giving you special Electrum deeper dive with live Q&A, with phone-ins, and revealing sources that I have and everything else. We're going deeper dive now. So what we're going to do, in a few moments' time, we're going to go members only for everybody. From bronze members all the way up, every single person who's a member, which is 98% of our live viewers. So it won't affect us at all. Yes, those that aren't members, of course, we're sorry, but we have to provide the best service, and we want to be able to answer every question, to be able to bring the best service. That's why we have memberships. It's not about how I can make money. It's about how we can provide the best service. Now we've got 108,000 subscribers. Is it 108,000? We have to focus more on value for our members. And remember, the membership never goes up in price. It never has done, including inflation. And we're giving away prizes. We're giving away many things in our members events as well. All kinds of stuff. All right. So anyway, let me redirect this. Let me delete that. We'll go members only in a few minutes. Let me just set it up. So members only street. There's an existing thing. Oh, I've got to save that first, don't I? I always forget that. Right, let's try that again. All right. Members only. What's going on? Why can't I do it? Why can't I do it? It's broken again. It's going, no, don't do it. Don't go members only. Well, I'm going to go members only whether you bloody like it or not. What the bloody hell's happening here? What the bloody hell? Right. I'll do it over here. Bugger it. Right, there you go. Right, all channel members. She'll make it 5 minutes or 10 minutes. We'll do it 10 minutes. That'll take to the hour. Perfect.
I can't believe this.
I can believe it, Brian Bynum. Merry Christmas. We're donating memberships. Our members are buying them. They're not free, by the way. All right. So, here we go. Always makes me laugh when people think it's free. They go, oh, it's free. No, it's not
I
free.
can't believe
Our members
this.
who make money are buying it for you. Right. Okay. So here we go. Here's the countdown. So it's a new service for 2026 to provide a better service to be able to do more for our members. In 9 minutes and 31 seconds, all members, every member automatically will go through to the next stream. And that will be live for about 15, 20 minutes. And then we will go Electrum members and up for the deeper dive, the live phone in, and all the other perks that come with that. All right. So there you go. There it is. There's the clock on the screen. If you want to become a member, you can. All right. Okay. We're going to go behind the scenes as well for Christmas as well in the Electrum show today.
I can't believe this.
Right. I think I've done that. We've done the, oh yes. So we've got another deep dive story to go through. I've got it all ready to go. This is the story we're going to focus on this morning. In the Electrum show, we're going to look at silver. A big silver story this morning I want to share with you. So that's happening this morning on Electrum. That's in about half an hour once we've done our first members section. All right, let me make sure I've got everything set up this end. Shooby-dooby-doo. Yooby-doo. There you go. Right. I would have to click a couple of things. Recommended. Yeah.
I can't believe
I
this.
can believe it.
Ed Frankenmuff has become a member.
All right. So now we're getting an opportunity. What opportunities do we have? So the S&P is starting to up and trimming back a bit. It's bouncing around. SGov, we're waiting to sell that. Coca-Cola, is it going lower? Ooh, yes, it is. Not enough. Down 0.16. That's not enough. 69.83. Not really enough. I want the defensive position. Absolutely, I do. Especially going into tax harvesting and everyone starts dumping everything. And with the carry trade, like the extra rate hike coming in February, I want a defensive position going into the new year. So 69.82. It's worth buying that. What's my average now? Ooh, yeah. Let's go another. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get some more Coca-Cola at a good price. It's going to $80, by the way, folks. So it's as safe as houses is in my book. Let's buy a bit more. So how much have we got now? If we buy another 20,000, we'll buy 20,000. So we'll go limit order, and we'll go 69.8, and we'll buy. Shall we go 35? Shall we go 35 grand? If you're going to beat this market like this, you have to kind of double it each time, and then you sell the ones higher to protect. That's how you do it. You rebalance it. Shall I do it? No, it's a bit crazy. I'm not going that far yet. I'll go 400. There you go. 30 grand. Like I said, that's the right number. 62.80. Sorry, 69.80. There we go. Continue. We don't want to go mental, do we? We don't want to go mental. Right. There's no need for that. There's no need for that. Right. We've got enough on the Roth IRA. We're done over there. So SGov, I've got to now see what my margin position is. SGov, margin now is $63,000 in margin. So what we want to do is use, I've got Coca-Cola, 63,000. I've got to edit this. Pending 63,000. Replace. Oh, actually, that's all right. That's 70 grand. That's all right. Yeah, I can leave that. Oh, hang on. I bet it's more, isn't it now? Is it more? 90, yeah, 90,000, 91. Bloody hell, just spent $90,000. How did that happen? 91. Oh my God, how did that happen? $91,000. Have I gone mental? Probably. 91. Oh, I love it. Bloody hell, it's going down really quick. This is great. This is great. Oh my gosh. How long have we got before members only? We got 4 minutes. This is really good, actually. This is what you want. This is what you want. This is what Coca-Cola was built for. I'm going to let it stabilize. I'm going to sell, what did I say, 91. So I've got to sell SGov. Got to clear the margin. We've got to clear the margin, folks. Limit sell. Replace limit order. 900, 990, yeah, there you go, 900 and 920, there you go. We've got to clear the margin. Continue. Review. Spent $90,000 in 5 minutes. That's mental, isn't it? This gives me a heart attack. You go, what? 90 grand in 5 minutes? What is going on in that studio that I don't know about every day? No, you don't want to know, Leah. Yes, she does. Because yeah, I do. I do want to know. Definitely want to know what's going on. $90,000.
I can't believe
I can believe it. We got 3 minutes to go.
701 has become a member.
69.70. Almost. It's good. Everyone's moving into tech for tomorrow. And the S&P is going up. I bet crypto's now moving up. Yes, it is. Let's see. Everyone's buying high risk. Oh, lovely. Everyone wants to get in their piece of crypto. They're overselling Coca-Cola again. There's Bitcoin going up. Oh, look at this. XRP's going up. Everyone's dumping value to guess. Thank you very much. Oh, 68. This is great. This is great. It's $80 price target. This is great. I love it. Oh, it's going 67, 66. Everyone sell Coca-Cola. Roll up, sell your Coca-Cola. Let me buy it all. You just got to keep buying it when it does this. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's bouncing now. Okay, we're bouncing now. We've had enough, have we? We've had enough now of all this. I'm just tired of doing it. I'll take a break. I'll take a break. Just leave it alone for a minute. Right, we've got 2 minutes to go. So what we're going to do in a couple of moments' time, we're going to, I'll trim in a minute. I'll use lots and sell the higher ones and keep the lower ones. That's what we'll do. But we've got to sell that. We've got to reduce that margin, 100 grand a margin in like 5 minutes. Anyway, you can't have that. So, Christmas. Right. Okay, here we go. Come back up again now. We've got 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. In 1 minute, 30 seconds, we're going to go to members only. All members, everybody. It's a new service for 2026. So we can provide a better service. We're going to do Q&A. We're going to go through all the comments and questions. And then we're going to go deeper dive for Electrum and upwards about 15, 20 minutes after that. And we're going to then do a live phone in. Going to share much more information, go deeper dive on my trades, go deeper dive on why I'm buying what I'm buying. That's the Electrum members. That comes up after the general members. Make sense? You don't have to worry about it. Just stay where you are. It'll all work. Plus everyone, non-members, everybody, we're giving away $2,000 live on the show on New Year's Eve. All right? It's going to be great. $2,000. All right, let's get into it. I can believe it. We got another new member. 98% of our viewers are members now. We have the high, by the way, guys, if you go and check it on all these different social platforms where you can do analytics, we've got the highest engagement rate of any channel in the world, way higher than Mr. Beast. All right, so here we go. 20 seconds to go. I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. If you stay right where you are, it'll automatically take you into the members event for everyone, bronze all the way up to platinum member. Here we go. I'll see you back right there now. Here we go.